What's up, everybody? Hello. Welcome to my legit Saturday night chat. Yesterday, uh, I did a live session. I thought it was Saturday for a little bit, and but it was really Friday. Today is Saturday. I was thrown off a little bit. That's funny. But just checking in, see how you guys are doing. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying your Saturday, and we'll just wait for people to log on. Hopefully, you guys get the notification. That'd be awesome. Bryce Gardner, hello. You're the first one to say hi. You're the first one to jump in. Appreciate you. How's your Saturday going, Bryce? Good. Kenyan Gossett. It's 11 a.m. 11 here. It's 8 p.m. here. Holly Robbins, hello. Nico, hello. Uh, Bo, the biochemist, hello. Jamie, unlike the fake sat chat, right? Juliana Sanchez, hello. Nereida Lopez, what's it called? What's the candle called? Mellow Wax. Nereida. Jane Doe, thank you. Appreciate you. Gorgeous Fig. Hello, gorgeous Fig. Jamie, it's going good. I just got home a little while ago. Went to have dinner with my mom for Mother's Day, right? So she wanted to do it today as opposed to tomorrow because tomorrow gets super busy. Fernando Lewis, hello. Thanks for checking in. Buddy Ratliff, hello. Athena Rodriguez, I had a great week and a great Saturday. Thanks for checking in. Athena, appreciate you. Belinda Luna, hello. Joseph, still in hospital. Hopefully you're feeling better. Cindy, hello. Dora Kate Snowberger, hello. Hopefully you're doing well. Teresa Roberts, uh, you were laughing your mind off on Snapchat. Awesome. That's good. It's better than crying. Laughing is always better than crying. So, Nicole Jurgens, hello. Kenyan, not doing much. I just got home. Just checking in on you guys, see what you guys are doing. What are you guys up to? Nereida is sipping on a michelada. Awesome. I have nothing to drink here. So I'm going to drink some water a little bit. Jazz, hello. My dinner was good. It was an early dinner with my mom. She wanted to do abuelos and like Mexican food in Chandler. So I had a fajitas, steak fajitas. I haven't ate fajitas in years. It's been literally years, but it was good. I liked it. Jamie went really good with my mom. It was fun. Joseph Michelada and ceviche, awesome. Belia Arismendis, hello, good evening. Thanks for checking in. Jesus Luna, hello. No updates on anybody. No updates on Jessica and the baby. None at all. Teresa Roberts, it's 10:01 in Minnesota. Cindy, hello. Jamie is checking in. Awesome. Brenda, hello. My day was going good. My dinner with my mom was good. She had what did she have? She had some. I think she had fish, some type of fish. I had steak, steak fajitas. They were so good. Yummy stuff. Hopefully, you guys had a good day, right? Hope did anybody do anything fun? Anybody go anywhere? Anything at all? Jazz Abuelos is more an upscale restaurant. I don't think so. I didn't sense anything upscale about it. It's like on par with. To me, it was the same as like Garcia's or anything. So it wasn't too fancy. I don't think wasn't that expensive. I don't think. Better than Taco Bell though. Therese Roberts says, I'm going out with my son for seafood and his wife for Mother's Day. That's awesome, Teresa. I love seafood. I love oysters. I love shrimp. I love all that stuff. I could eat. So just crack open oysters, right? Oyster shell, and then put lemon on it, salt, and a little bit of hot sauce. And boop. I don't chew it. I've never chewed an oyster ever in my life because I think I would get it's kind of gross. So I just kind of like just swallow, just go down, just swallow it. I think the most I ever did was like 15 was the most oysters I ate all at once. 15. Jamie, how's my fish last night? So last night I got done with the live. I was gonna go eat my fish. Guess who ate my fish? Phoebe. I made the mistake of leaving it on my my living room table. I got out there and she ate the whole fish. So I wasn't happy last night. So I had to eat cereal. I ate cereal, 2 bowls of cereal. I brushed my tooth and I went to sleep. A little disappointed. Kenyon Gossett went to a local dispensary. 21 now. Awesome. Cool. I've never been to one. I don't need one, but that's cool if you guys need to go to those. Juliana, oh my God, the Garcia on Peoria is gone. I never went to that one ever. Holly Robbins, I hope everybody has a great Mother's Day. Absolutely. Hopefully, you guys uh, honor and cherish your mom tomorrow. Not just tomorrow, but every single day, right? So buy her flowers and let her know you guys love her. So Brenda loves oysters. I love oysters. I love oysters. Oysters are good. Bryce Gardner loves fried halibut and clams. I love clams. I've never had halibut, but I'm sure I would like it. Daniel from Texas, hello. Amina from San Antonio, Texas, hello. Grilled oysters. I don't like grilled oysters. Dirt Star Master, the drip god. I think I don't know exactly what drip means. I've heard it. I don't know exactly what it means, but I think it has to do something with fashion or something like that. I think. Aussie Amy, hello from Australia. Hey, Aussie Amy, thanks for checking in. Amy, all the way on the other side of the world in Australia. Um, you win the long distance award right now, right? So you're the furthest out. Brenda, Phoebe, I'm not happy at Phoebe right now. She ate my fish last night, so I had to eat 2 bowls of cereal. I was upset. Phoebe saw opportunity and she took it. She literally took it with her mouth and she just tore that fish up. You're right. Dolores, hello. Hopefully you're doing good in Minnesota. TJ, Orange County, California. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Jasmine Polanco is in LA. Awesome. What kind of fish did she eat? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it was catfish or what, but I'm gonna have to ask her because she's the one that ate it. Kenyan, yeah, it's a oyster is man, it's kind of like a clam. It's in the clam family, so it's definitely a seafood. Teresa Roberts, I do drink coffee also at night, but decaf. Cool. Brenda, drip means you're styling and profiling. Cool, awesome. Um, I showered too. I showered, put cologne on, put lotion on. I wasn't ashy or nothing. To be fair, she probably thought it was an early Mother's Day gift for her. Hello, Tab. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. Yeah, Phoebe, yeah, tore up my fish, man. I was ready. I was ready to eat that fish. I was hungry last night, right? And no fish. There's evidence everywhere that it was Phoebe tore it up. So gotta be careful. Melissa Brown, hello from Florida. Thanks for checking in all the way from Florida, Melissa. Appreciate you. Buki, hello. Don't give locations on here, gang. You guys can't say locations on here because not everybody, 72 people in here, not everybody has good intentions. Concepcion Ortiz. I'm glad you saw Caitlin. Hopefully she's doing good. But just guys, remember, don't say locations on here because not everybody. There's always a one or two knuckleheads in here, unfortunately. So, but what did you guys do? So that's what I did, right? So I went to, had a busy day. I'm tired. I went to the mall. I went to Chandler Fashion because it was across the street from the restaurant, and for the first time in my life, I was in one of those chairs, the little massaging chairs. So it was $5 for 15 minutes. To me, it seemed like I was in there for 30 minutes. And I think I fell asleep for like a brief period of time. And it kind of felt good. It felt like somebody was massaging me right the back of my neck, back of my back, my legs. It felt kind of good. I'm gonna have to look into getting one of those for like, you know, out having it here. First time ever in my life I've ever sat in one of those and I loved it. So that was cool. Jeff, thanks for checking in. I appreciate you. How are you? Hopefully everything's going good at home. Thank you. Teresa Roberts, how far are you from Mesa? Masa? I think it's Mesa. I don't know, 40 minutes away probably. To Shayla Crank, thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Chicano Duke, what do you think about all the illegal aliens entering Arizona? Do you think it will make things harder for the homeless already there? Yeah, your boy Joe Biden. Joe Biden sucks. He's an idiot. Allowing people from just opening the door for people from all over the world, right? Just anybody from any you want to come on in. We don't know who you are, but just come on in. It's bad. It's a bad thing, guys. If we don't know who's coming in, would you allow strangers in your house? Of course you wouldn't, right? So that's kind of what we're doing. I think immigration is good, but immigration should be controlled. We can't just allow anybody in because we don't know who they are, right? I'm an immigrant, right? But you have to come, like, you have to stand in line. You have to go through the proper channels so we know who you are. We can, we have like a background on you. We know your name. We know, if you've been here before and committed any crimes, what your intentions are. That's how it should be. You can't just open the door and allow millions and millions of people. So homelessness is gonna go up. Addiction is gonna go up. You know how many people I've interviewed in the past 2.5 years that spoke no English? I've talked to people, right? I've interviewed people, a few, but I've talked to like 10 people. Okay. Most of them don't want to interview, right? People from El Salvador, people from Guatemala, people from Mexico, people from I forgot what other country, but they don't speak any English, right? How long you been here? Been here 3 years. Yeah, I got here when I was 15. I came with my uncle, but I'm out here in the streets because I got addicted to drugs. Um, so but they just didn't want to interview because it's to them it's going to be a little shameful because their family is expecting them to work and send money back home, and that's not the case because they're caught in this web of addiction. So yeah, those are my thoughts. It's going to get worse, not going to get better. So brace yourselves, so it's gonna suck. Concepcion, no, yeah, don't worry about it. I understand you're trying to help. Just when there's locations, I delete it anyways, but I understand where you're coming from. Hopefully, she was doing good. Hopefully, hopefully she looked good. Hopefully, she's feeling better. Hopefully, she's trying to get on the right track. It's sad. It's really sad for these folks out there. Rachel Key, hello. Jeff says everything is good. Awesome, Jeff. Good to hear that everything is good. That's good news. Jamie knows Spanish. That's awesome. Blessed. Can you imagine where do these people think they're going to find housing? The government's going to find housing for them, What about housing for homeless veterans? What about housing for all the people down in Phoenix and LA and Seattle and Portland and every major city has homelessness. So what about those people? Should we house Americans first before we house people from the rest of the world? Like it just doesn't make sense, man. We do everything backwards. Like what we should do, we don't do. Right? We do the opposite of what we should do. So that's who you guys voted for, this idiot that's in office. It's really not him making the decisions, right? He's just like the face of it because he's going obviously through he has mental health issues. I'm not picking on him, but he is the current president for now, unfortunately, and he's the one making all these silly decisions that have dramatic repercussions for us. We don't see it right now; we just watch it on TV, but we're gonna feel it, every single one of us. If our taxes are gonna go up. Crime, homelessness. If I'm telling you, I'm already telling you, I'm seeing people already for past 2 years out there that speak no English because they're immigrants from other countries, right? And I'm an immigrant, right? I'm not picking on anybody. It's just there's a proper way to do things. There's a proper way to do things. And this is not the proper way to do things. It's just not sends a bad message. So, um, you know, if we have Americans that are low income and they feel oppressed and the system isn't working for them, how does it make you feel that our government is opening the doors for other people that are going to get housing and help? And what about you, or what about, again, homeless veterans, homeless, all the people I interviewed, shouldn't they be getting help? So it's just weird. I don't want to talk about it because I get mad. Dirt Star Master, my generation says tax the rich. When was the last time you worked for a poor person? Bernie Sanders. So Bernie Sanders, 10 years ago, he used to say, we need to tax the millionaires. We need to tax the millionaires. We need to tax the millionaires. He doesn't say that anymore. He became a millionaire and he's now says we need to tax the billionaires. We need to tax the billionaires. We need to tax the billionaires. Joe Biden has 4 houses. He's been in office for 40 years, politics for 40 years. How does he have 4 houses, right? Where do you get all this money from? They're just scammers and don't get me started. Gotta get mad. I'm just gonna ignore it. Teresa Roberts, how many caps do you have? I have a lot of baseball hats. I usually have trucker hats. Trucker hat. These are all trucker hats because I don't know. I just like the way they feel. They're kind of lightweight and my hair could breathe. You know. Did anybody take their mom out today, or are you guys waiting for tomorrow? You guys are waiting for tomorrow. Jeff, the weather was nice today. I think the weather was nice here today. It was a little warm here in Phoenix. Uh, let's see, how hot was it? It was 98 degrees today. On Sunday, tomorrow's gonna be 101. On Monday, 102. On Tuesday, 103 degrees. Boo. It sucks. Yesenia Guerra wants to see the mullet. There it is right there. Boom, in all its glory. I have it on this side too. So it's growing, it's like getting thicker. Danielle Williams just got back into town. Awesome. Rachel Key, I'm good. I'm doing real good. We're doing okay here on the res. Awesome. Glad you're doing good on the res. Um, Ed Fed, his legacy will make the first female president. The vice president is worse than the actual president, I believe. So God help us all if that happens. Have not seen Lulu. No updates. No update on Lulu, on Migs, on Carla, on Jessica. No updates on anybody, unfortunately. Buki says, I'm already 5 shades darker and it's not even summer yet. Brenda, tomorrow we're taking out my mom and to a nice Mexican restaurant. That is so cool. Awesome. Hopefully you guys spend time. So my mom ordered roses for my mom. I don't know how many dozens of roses, but they're red roses and they're like, it's like this, it's like a huge bouquet, like this massive. And then the vase is like super tall. Like it's a 2 foot vase. It's a big, the stems are really long. So she's going to love it, I bet. Danielle Williams, I got to see my grandbabies. That's awesome, Danielle. Spend time with your family. It's important. Carrie Lake, I love Carrie Lake. I talked to her. I never interviewed her. I haven't met her in person, but she's awesome, very intelligent, and yeah, hopefully we see her again. Osvaldo, thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Blessed. My mom perished 5 years ago, but for those who still have their mothers present, don't forget to take her to dinner. My condolences for the loss of your mom. Blessed, but just honor her legacy, her memory, and keep her in. Just remember the good times, right? Remember all the laughter and and all the positive memories you guys made together, right? That's what it's all about, right? So today I made a positive memory of my mom. Had lunch with her, dinner with her, and it was great. Great time, great conversation. So loved it. Tab, everyone, don't forget your SPF, right? That's like a sunblock, right? Rachel Key, it's a madhouse at Walmart. Fought the crowd. Rachel Key fought the crowd at Walmart and survived. Man, Walmart sucks. I'd rather go to Target. Target for sure. It's less of a madhouse for some reason. Danielle Williams bought roses for the kids to give to your daughter. That's so nice of you. Tab, yeah, yeah, me too. I remember, watching her on TV for like 20 years on Channel 10. I've never seen her with long hair. She's always had short hair, forever had short hair. Lady had a good day with my mom. It was fun hanging out there. Target is way too expensive. But then if you want cheap prices, you have to deal with the crowds and the knuckleheads, the Walmart people. Um, so yeah, Target has less crowds, right? So you're yeah, it's got to pick your poison. Mia Love, Mia Love loves Walmart. Awesome. Yeah, some people do. Some people don't mind it. I don't. I've never liked Walmart because there's too many people. It's always busy. Uh, for some reason, Walmart attracts people that the the people they go shop, they open up a banana, they eat it, and they just leave their peel there. Or go get soda, and while they're shopping, they're drinking their soda, and they just leave the bottle and open up some food. And the grapes, start eating the grapes, right? Those are Walmart folks. So I've seen it. I've seen it happen. People fighting and arguing, and the way they dress. Some people, not all people, obviously, right? I shop at Walmart once in a while, but because I have to go there, but I'd rather not. I avoid it like the plague because it's just frustrating dealing with the knucklehead. So sad. The number one thing I buy at Walmart is Listerine, like the big bottles of Listerine, right? The original Listerine with no flavor. That's Target never has that. Fry's has it once in a while, but so I have to go to Walmart for the big. So I have to deal with the The lovely people at Walmart. Buki, when I don't feel like brushing my hair, I go to Walmart. Awesome. You'll fit right in. Today, a white nationalist group called Patriotic Front marched on the National Mall. It's unfortunate that many of them are veteran soldiers still serving, except they cover their faces. Yeah, so you have extremists on both end, right? Black Lives Matter, that's an extremist group, right? So they're, they're not only are they extremists, but they're like fraudsters, right? So they're under investigation by the federal government because they were supposed to be a tax exempt nonprofit organization, but nobody knows where all the money went. Right? They went to buy houses and cars for the leaders, so we don't hear from them no more because they retired basically. So, but yeah, I think all both sides have knuckleheads that's for sure. I've never been to a Sam's Club. I've never been to Sam's Club. I've been to what's that other one? Costco. Costco is a disaster sometimes. It's like a long line. I've walked into Costco and I just walk back out because like what the hell? It's like crowded. I'm like, man, I'm out of here. Fred Meyer. I've never been to Fred Meyer. Here in Phoenix, I don't know if we had those have those here, but here in Phoenix we have like Fry's food markets. So the life of Zay. I'm doing good. Thank you. Laura Riojas. Hello. Do you like Boca de Pepo? I've never been there. Wait, is that the Italian place? It is, right? I think it's Italian. I think I've been there one time. Yeah, it's okay. I ate lasagna, or I forgot what I ate like 3 years ago. I liked it. It was good. Blessed has to drive 30 minutes to get to the local Walmart. Man, Crystal Lena used to work at Costco. Cool. I've never ate pizza from Costco. Everybody tells me it's good, but I don't know. Maribel Torres, my Saturday was in the house, did my laundry, and make chicken flautas and red enchiladas with cheese for my kids and dad. Maribel Torres, you are awesome, man. That sounded good. So you did laundry, you made chicken flautas and red enchiladas. So not just one dish, but two dishes. Chicken flautas, right? That's one dish, and red enchiladas with cheese for your kids and your father. That is so awesome. You're a good. They should be making stuff for you. It should be your mom weekend. So I think I'm gonna do a live tomorrow. But yeah, happy Mother's Day to all you lovely mothers out there. Okay, so you guys are awesome. Moonstruck, thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Maria Pirela lost my brother on April 23rd. My condolences for the loss of your brother, Maria. Um, just remember the good times, the good memories, the positive memories, and honor his legacy. So, again, my condolences. Yesenia Guerra, I hope I don't offend you, but I have to ask there's another guy who does similar videos like you. You all don't work together. Do you all? First off, I don't like saying y'all. I don't, but I understand different regions say y'all. I always say you all. I've never said y'all ever in my life. I've never said y'all because I didn't grow up like that. But yeah, I don't. I know who you're talking about. We have similar voices, unfortunately. It's very unfortunate I get tied with that knucklehead sometimes. But yeah, I don't, I only have one channel. Yeah, y'all is a Texas thing. I think y'all is a southern states thing, right? It's a thing. I think it's a south, right, from the southern U.S., which Texas is a southern U.S. Texas, Mississippi, Georgia, Florida, all that region. It's part of the vocabulary, so I get it. I just don't say. I've never said y'all ever in my life. Will never ever say it because I enunciate differently. But I get it. Lots of Texans, right? Lots of Texans. It's funny because when I started my channel, it used to be a lot of California people, and then a lot of New Mexico people, and now a lot of Texas people. That's awesome. I guess the channel is like kind of spreading all over, right? The Southwest. But we have people in Washington and New York and Ohio, Minnesota, and Montana, and of course, international. Uh, Marcia in France. I have like two folks, Eileen and Anna in Philippines, Australia. A lot of people in Australia, so that's pretty cool. um, I love dogs. Yeah, dogs are cool. At the mall, Chandler Mall has they have like a little dog store, or yeah, right, like a dog store, right? Is that what you call it? But I didn't see a dog that I want or that I'm looking for. Um, so when I find a little puppy that I'm looking for, right? I already told you guys, right, that I put a special like 2 weeks ago. I put a special order for a puppy. I told them a little 5 pound little Shih Tzu or something very small, a male little boy. If he has green eyes, blue eyes, whatever, that'd be awesome. All white because he's gonna be like Phoebe's little boyfriend, right? So I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm going to have like a little arranged marriage for Phoebe, my fish eater. I was so mad. I ate Cocoa Puffs last night for dinner instead of my fish. Like all night I was talking about fish. I'm gonna go eat fish right now. I was all happy. Got out there, no fish. Phoebe ate my fish. Like, what the heck? I got jacked. Lady, don't forget supporters from Chicago. Yeah, there's a few people from Chicago as well, definitely. Yolanda Smith, hello, watching you from Georgia. Love watching your videos. Awesome, Georgia. Thanks for checking in all the way from Georgia, Yolanda. Appreciate you. You're awesome. Blessings from Grandma Gia in the Ozarks. Awesome. Welcome. Buki, what am I gonna name the pup? I don't even know yet. I have no idea yet. I'll see. I'll come up with some names and I'll let you guys know what the outcome is. Randall Black, the third. Let's try to get Carla away from Migs, man. I hate seeing her with him. Yeah, I get it. I understand the sentiment. But realistically, she's an adult. She's gonna be 20 years old in October. She chooses to be with him, right? So it's like it's like let's just suppose I had a brother that was dating an ugly girl, right? How am I going to separate him from the ugly girl that he loves, right? That's his choice, right? He likes ugly, so I can't separate him. Yeah, I don't like ugly, but he likes ugly, so if he chooses to be with ugly, then that's his choice. I can't get in there and separate, an adult from another adult, right? So, yeah, Phoebe went fishing last night. That's for sure. I felt violated, man. I went and got my fish. I ordered it. I was waiting for my fish. I'm sure they made it with lots of love and care and just attention, right? And I was talking to you guys for like an hour and 45 minutes, right? Yeah, I got some fish and I can't wait to tear up my fish. And I'm like, salivating, thinking about my fish, right? And I go out there and like, what the hell? I felt like Phoebe punched me in the tummy, So there I am, all pissed off, eating a cereal. What I say? Cocoa Puffs. I was so mad I didn't drink the milk and the chocolate, the chocolate milk at the end. So yeah, I was not happy. I wasn't happy at all. So yeah. Randall Black, definitely a sad story. I've been talking to them for, gosh, it seems like almost a year now. Yeah, maybe this summer is going to be a year, and so I've been watching them and monitoring monitoring them, watching them, talking to them, building rapport, and trying to plant seeds, right? But not everybody's always receptive, offering help as much as possible. But again, their definition of help is different than my definition of help. So I've done what I can. We can only do so much. Jenny Rose, hello. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Yeah, Buki. Yeah, I didn't get to enjoy it. Yeah, I lost. I missed out. That's for sure. Katrina Regalado, how many channels is there like yours that you know of here in the valley? I don't know exactly how many, but there's a lot. All of a sudden, again, I've been doing this since November of 2020. I there's a lot have popped up all of a sudden. So go figure. Grandma Gia in the Ozarks, it's not for me, but I have a friend in Phoenix who cooked catfish and hush puppies tonight for dinner. So Grandma Gia in the Ozarks, you need to let your friend know in Phoenix to be careful and lock their doors and their windows. And if Phoebe comes knocking, don't let Phoebe in because Phoebe will tear up that fish. Okay, I know firsthand. Uh, just, yeah, I'm still mad about that fish. Maria, it's okay. I survived. I lived, but yeah, I wasn't happy yesterday at all. I didn't go to sleep happy last night. So yeah. Moonstruck, thank you. I appreciate you. What's for dinner tonight? Um, so I ate like at 4. I ate steak fajitas, which were really good, and I stopped and I bought. I went to a Filipino restaurant that was down a little bit in the same plaza as Abuelo's, the restaurant. But I got it's called pork sinigang, which is like a soup. It's a Filipino soup, so it's good. I can't wait. So I hid it. I put it way up on top so that Phoebe doesn't get it. So I'm definitely gonna eat my Filipino dish tonight. That's for sure. Phoebe, the fish killer, right? So Phoebe is not a catfish. Phoebe is a catfish killer. She'll devour catfish for sure. Phoebe is definitely in timeout. I normally let her, come hug me and kiss me and all that. I'm not happy with Phoebe right now, so I need to let her know that she can't be doing that. Right, I have to set like boundaries. Like, hey, I'm the dad, right? I'm the purchaser of that fish, right? You're a dog. You shouldn't be eating fish, right? If anything, a cat should eat fish. But but yeah, I wasn't happy. Karen, good night from the bowels of New York. Awesome. Have a good night, Karen. Appreciate you checking in. The bowels of New York. That sounds like that sounds like Manhattan or stay away from the subway system in New York, right? So I see videos all the time about the subway system in New York and just how there's just a lot of animals, a lot of idiots behaving like idiots. So it's really sad. Yeah. Don man, hello chat. I love the shirt with sailboats. Yeah, it's summer. It's gonna be 100 degrees tomorrow. So this is where I wish I was, out in the sea. So I'm trying to think, blue, like the ocean. So yeah, I'm trying to think positive. Trying. Buki, come sail away with me. That's a cool song. Actually, I'm on Long Island. You can't pay me enough to go into the city. All right, man. Yeah, stay safe if you ever do have to go. Your safety is not guaranteed. Law enforcement is not looking out for you, uh, especially if you're the wrong color. So be safe out there, folks. Dog says your shirt makes me want to skip work and go out on a sailboat. That's awesome. Yeah, it's good. Well, that's good. I like it. It's cool. It's comfortable, and I've never wore a shirt with sailboats on it. I've never been on a sailboat, but yeah, when you see the shirt, the little seagull and the sailboat, you think of like something cool, right? So, Shorty is doing good. I She texted me last week, so she's doing good. I haven't talked to her or seen her recently, but she texted me last week, so she's doing good. That's awesome. Your hat makes me want to be a sailor for a week or two. Awesome. fish opener here in Minnesota. My son got a huge walleye. Um, I've never gone fishing ever in my life, right? That's part of being like a, from the city, I guess. I've never gone fishing ever in my life. So I should go fishing one of these days, right? So go see what it's all about. Bianca, hello. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Robert Tovad, Saturday's going good. Thanks. Hopefully yours is going well as hopefully yours is going good as well. Thanks for checking in, Robert. Appreciate you. Just me, what's up? Tab says, I think you should forgive Phoebe. 24 hours would be like 2 months in dog time. uh, she doesn't sleep in a crate. She sleeps in she has her own little bed, no crate, but yeah, I'll forgive her. Uh, Probably after tonight, I'll forgive her. I'll find it in my heart. Minnesota's land of 1,000 lakes. So cool. I bought this hat at, I don't know, one of the hat places, the Hat Club or something. Not sure. Truth be told, I was thinking about visiting Phoenix, but then I saw your videos and it's too much going on over there. It's so sad that this epidemic is taking over so many young people. I wish them all to get the help they need. Absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely sad over here. It's not getting better. It's going to get a lot worse. So yeah, definitely if you don't have to be here, don't come here because it's just sad. I live here and I see it every day. It's sad, sad, sad. AP, what's the hardest part of interviewing these people? The hardest part about interviewing these people is um, the feeling of helplessness. Um, you want to shake them, right, and tell them to snap out of it, right? Want to slap them around, wake up, right? You're gonna kill yourself, right? You're harming yourself. You can't do that, right? It's against the law. It's a felony. It's not worth it. If you were to do that, nothing, it makes no difference to them, right? It's not going to do anything. So it's a feeling of helplessness because, um, they're not understanding what you're saying, right? So that's why I consider it when I talk to these folks, I'm planting seeds, not for that instance, but for later on in the future if they need help. So yeah, it sucks. Dogs is eating tangerines. I haven't ate tangerines in a long time. Grandma, I don't have any hats or t-shirts for sale. I just don't have any. Maybe in the future I'll have some. I have not seen Lulu. I have not seen anybody. No updates on Lulu or anybody else. I just haven't seen them, so no updates. Hopefully they're doing good though. Maria Pirella. I think anywhere the drug problem is everywhere. I just lost my brother to an OD, probably is what you meant. My grandson found him in the room. So again, Maria, condolences for the loss of your brother. It's unfortunate that your grandson had to find him in the room, but that's that's part of addiction. You know that the addiction wins sometimes. Unfortunately, right? We don't want to acknowledge it, but it's part of it. That's another thing that's difficult is when interviewing these folks is at any time I could be notified that, hey, Miggs is no longer here. Carla is no longer here. This person is no longer here. It's like Gabby. I was notified. Gabby is no longer here. I was notified. Blake is no longer here. Diana. Cruz. And on and on and on and on. So you interview them one day, and then days later, weeks later, months later, they're not with us. You know, sad. Teresa Roberts, have a good night. Appreciate you. You guys are quiet today. Hold on real quick. I hear something outside. I heard like tapping outside my window. It was weird. Vonna Lee, hello. Thanks for checking in. Dean Stone, thanks for checking in from Australia, the other side of the world. Jeff, fishing is very relaxing. I guess I should try it, right? I should try it. I don't think I have my patience is very like minimal, my patience. So I think that's a patient sport, and I don't have a lot of patience. I would try it though. Rest in peace, Mona. Yeah, Mona. Oh, she 23, two kids. Sad. Madeline Love. Hello. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Stephanie Bland. Hello. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Madeline, feeling the summer colors you got on. Yeah, me too. I'm trying to stay cool because it's going to be 100 degrees tomorrow and the rest of the week. So I'm not looking forward to it. So I'm trying to think cool. Think cool. Did Sabas ever get back to you? No, no update on Sabas, no update on anybody. Lulu, Migs, Carla, no update. No update. I'll put it in the chat. No update. No update. In it. Pools are cool. So, as you guys know, I sold my house last October. I'm renting right now, so I'll probably be renting probably the remainder of this year. Next year, I'll be renting, but as soon as prices go down a little bit, I'm gonna buy a house, and I'm probably gonna get a house with a pool. So I'll keep you guys updated. You guys will be invited to the pool party. Tab, do you have a pool? Who here has a pool? We're gonna go to your guys. We're gonna go to your pool. We're all gonna dive in your pool. Lost in Phoenix is gonna dive in your pool. Whoever has a pool. Daisha has a pool. Awesome. We're gonna we're gonna do a live session at your pool, Daisha, and just jump in. Skinny Rogers, be safe. Yeah, you too, Skinny Rogers. Stay safe out there. Stephanie Bland. Hopefully prices go down soon. Very unlikely. Very unlikely. So I miss those days from like 2.5 years ago when gas prices were like $2. You guys remember that? No inflation. I miss those days. Pool party, yay. 2008 housing crash. Yeah, 2008 was a long time ago. What about 2021, 2022 when gas prices were $2, $3, not $5 like they are currently? Von Lee is coming to the pool party, right? So we just have to find a pool. I don't have a pool, so we're soliciting pools here in Phoenix so we can all jump in. Danielle Williams is gonna fly in for the pool party. Awesome, that's cool. Buki, was it $1.99 2 years ago, or when you started? Or when did you start driving? Yeah, I remember gas price like 250 was the national average, like 2 3 years ago. The national average two something crazy. Frey Prez can't fill up the plastic pool no more. It's too expensive. I use the water hose now. Awesome. Live, laugh, love. We're having a thunder lightning storm in New Mexico. Our pool is flooded. Got to scratch off live, laugh, love pool. Jeff says, Art, I found some more arrowheads. That is so cool. Send me a picture of your arrowheads, Jeff. I love ancient stuff, right? Especially, we all know that there's so many relics out there waiting to be found and discovered and appreciated for the history they invoke. Buki was 11 years old in 2000, right? It's 2023. So you add 23 plus 11. She was driving illegally. She was 11 years old driving. Dang. Tab arrowheads are awesome. I have one arrowhead. It's actually a spear point, but same concept. Um, when I found it, it was awesome. Found it like 2 years ago. I felt so cool when I found it, and I was actually 3 years ago. I didn't have this channel yet, so it was 3 years ago. I don't know where it's at right now, but I'll find it. It's in a box. Vonna Lee, only 0.0% for me. 0.0 what? Bryce Gardner, need gas prices to go down. They're not going to go down. This current administration promised that if elected, um, uh, they would punish um, fossil fuel companies, right? Basically, the gas industry, and because they're trying to force us all to be electric. So yeah, I don't want to talk on that about stuff because I get mad. I legit get mad and disappointed. Grandma Gia from the Ozarks is gonna fly in for a pool party. Cool. Shirley, hello. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Lynn Hill, hello. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. 2016, I barely just started driving back in 2016. It wasn't all that bad back then. 2016 gas prices, I don't know, $3, $2, $3. 2016 wasn't that bad, but yeah, it wasn't $5. That's for sure. Danielle Williams, your husband drives around, spends $300 a week on gas. Damn, that sucks. That's expensive, man. Not cool. Wow, that is so awesome. Look what Jeff found. That is amazing, Jeff. I'm jealous. I'm envious. Isn't that cool? Wow, dude. That's at least 500 years old. Could be 1,000 years old. That is awesome, Jeff. I'm really jealous of you. Really, really cool. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that. I love stuff like that. If I was you, man, I'd frame that and put it on the wall. So like Native Americans, right, 1,000 years ago, were using that spear point, that arrowhead, to go hunt for their food. Right, there was no Fry's, no Walmart, no Target back then. No refrigerators, nothing. They were out there fishing, hunting for food every single day. So you know, you know, I don't know if Phoebe would survive 1,000 years ago, right? Because yeah, no convenience at all. Jeff says he keeps them in a case. That is so cool. Arissa G wants to buy a house in Los Angeles, but the mortgage is $4,000, which I don't have. Work hard, Arissa. Work hard, and you'll get your house through hard work eventually, right? So it's sad that politicians make it expensive. The politicians in California, um, they just tax the hell out of you. That's why it costs $4,000, because taxes and taxes and taxes. So yeah. Mary Lou Madrid, thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. You're awesome. Shirley didn't get her license till she was 34 years old. Wow, that's awesome. At least you got it. It's never too late. Buki pays $1,100 a month with 4%. I don't like my house, but I can't afford to move. That sucks. Nicole Jurgens, when I was a teenager, we could get a handful of change and drive around for a few days. Oh man, that was a long time ago. Cause yeah, yeah, not no more. We'll never see that, unfortunately. Sad. I'm getting hungry. Not good. 619 Fox Body Samuel. I'm gonna refer you to the up on top, the little banner up there, the little pin comment. Check that out. Nicole Jurgens, I'm just a few years older than you. Awesome. Cool. Madeline Love, $500 for 3 bedrooms in Taiwan. US priced me out. $500 for 3 bedrooms in Taiwan. Wow. $500 for 3 bedrooms in Taiwan. Man. Frey Perez, sober life rules. Absolutely. It's better be sober, right? Phoebe's breed was taken care of by Tibetan monks. That might be why she thought she was entitled to your fish. She had that privilege, right? She's a privileged puppy. Grandma Gia in the Ozarks. So very happy that I finally caught a live chat. But darlings, I have to say goodnight. Blessings. Have a good night, Grandma. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Madeline Love art. What keeps you in Phoenix? Because man, it just seems like it's so messed up there. You've mentioned that there's no real nice safe side in Phoenix. There is. There are nice areas. Drug abuse is everywhere in Phoenix, but it's everywhere in Los Angeles. It's everywhere in Washington, the state of Washington, or Seattle, Portland. So name me a big city, and I'll let you know with the homelessness rate and the addiction rate, right? Because they're big cities. They're because they have a lot of resources, and that they're going to have that. They're going to attract that. Um, I'll never leave Phoenix. I live in a comfortable community, but that's I work hard. I can afford that, right? But yeah, definitely it's everywhere, and it sucks. It's really sad. Tara Martinez, hola, thanks for checking in all the way in Texas. Appreciate you. All big cities are becoming like third world countries with homelessness. I'm in LA, and the homeless be wilding out. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get 10 times worse. Guaranteed. Write it down. Sad. Save your guys' money. Don't spend too much. Mr. Man, Chandler or Moon Valley, which would you say is more appropriate to live? I would prefer Chandler over any uh, Chandler, Gilbert, and Scottsdale. Those are the top three areas where Fountain Hills, it's an exclusive neighborhood. North Scottsdale is an exclusive neighborhood. So Paradise Valley is an exclusive neighborhood. Those are, 5 million. $5 million is the cheapest house in Paradise Valley, and then it goes up from there. 10 million, 20 million. Um, so no knuckleheads in those areas though. Don't spend too much. Yeah, don't spend. In other words, save money. Don't spend. Don't. Um, if you have exposable income, I'm sorry, disposable income, disposable income. If you make enough money to cover your rent, pay bills, put some money in savings, you still have money left over. Oh, I'm gonna go buy a shirt or a hat or a car. You probably want to hold off on that, right? Till we find out what happens with the economy and if we head into a recession and all that stuff. So yeah, I definitely need to pay rent though. That's for sure. Um, I just think we've created a society where we make excuses for people, and um, we assign blame, to it's just it's a mess. Our politicians are lying to us. Most people believe it. I don't believe the politicians, but a lot of people do. That's why you guys keep voting for them. But yeah, I'm not surprised. Cuba's third world, Mexico's third world, El Salvador's next world, third world. Um, a lot of African countries are third world. Um, guess who's coming across the border as we speak? Vonna Lee, one of my friends, went to Phoenix for rehab. I told him not Phoenix. uh, when people say they're coming to Phoenix for rehab, they're lying to you. They're really not coming for rehab. They're coming for the cheap drugs. To them, it's rehab. They're rehab, but it's really not. So I'm on to them. Tammy Whitcomb, I love what you do. Would a huge piece of land in Wyoming to make tiny homes. What? Tammy Whitcomb, I love what you do. Would a huge piece of land in Wyoming to make tiny homes. Um, Giving mentally ill people and drug addicts a home, whether it's a tiny home, which are a big home, giving them that does nothing to solve the issue. It does zero. You know, Los Angeles tried giving homes to homeless people back in the 80s, and it failed miserably because when you give people stuff like that, big ticket items like that, it doesn't work. It just doesn't. They destroy it. They mess it up. It's not theirs. They don't have a sense of ownership. They didn't, it was no hard work for them to earn it. And so us, the taxpayers, the idiots that fund that stuff, are the ones that lose out, right? So it just that stuff doesn't work. It just does not work, unfortunately. We need to change the law. So here's one way we can help change the law to mandate treatment, medical treatment, dependency, right? Um, Treatment like drug treatment, mandate it, right? So we're not going to ask you if you want mental health evaluation, mental health screening. We're not going to ask you. You have to. We need to open up mental health institutions, right, to house these people, to give them care, get them off the streets. That's what we need to do instead of sending $100 billion to fund a war. So us taxpayers, Americans, are literally killing Ukrainians and Russians every single day because we, the idiots that vote for these idiot politicians, right? We just say, "Go ahead, Joe Biden, go do whatever you want to go do," right? And so he literally sends $100 billion the past year and a half to Ukraine to murder Russians, and Russians are murdering Ukrainians, right? Meanwhile, here in America, we have homeless veterans, we have homeless Americans, homeless mentally ill Americans, But let's not take care of those people. Let's take care of Ukrainians, and let's open up the border, right? So just let millions upon millions of people from other countries come on in. So that's why it's going to get worse. So brace yourselves. London Adventures, hello. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Arturo Higuera, that's a really cool name you got there. Appreciate you. Buki loves Lake Havasu. I've never been to Lake Havasu, but I understand all the craziness that happens in Lake Havasu. All you need to do is have a bunch of beads, and the craziness happens. Is what I've heard. Was what I've heard. Tammy Whitcomb, what about drug testing to be allowed? Yeah, you could do that. You could do that if you're gonna, if you're gonna, if we have rules and enforce those rules, then it might be a success. But it's it's just not. It sounds good in theory, right? It sounds good in theory, but it's been proven that it doesn't work in practice. Unfortunately, just handing people tiny homes, big homes, medium homes, it doesn't work. It just does not help. You know, um, I would suggest opening a shelter and having rules and having beds and you know open up a big massive shelter, right? That would be because you'd have control of the shelter. You'd have more sense of control than just handing people. You get a tiny house, you get a tiny house, you get a tiny house. It's not gonna do anything. Our state is sparsely populated. Wyoming, yeah, it has Wyoming. Gosh, the entire state has, I don't even know what the entire population, but is it like 2 million, 5 million? Not a big populace, right? Um, at first you have to convince them to move out there, right? But then how are they going to survive if it's not populated, right? Who's going to feed them? Where's the food at? Where's their medication? Where's their doctors? Uh, Ruby, hello. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Janice Bear, thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Nice to see you here. Buki, every time I put a heart, it deletes my text. That's because YouTube is jealous. It doesn't let you guys send hearts. That's funny. Oh my gosh. You guys are quiet. Tab, can we see little Phoebe? Phoebe is knocked out right now. Buki, I'm a quiet person. I think I'm a quiet person. I don't think I'm a loud person. I don't consider myself an extrovert, that's for sure. Tell us a story. I have no stories, gang. No stories at all. Um, I'm storyless. I'm starting to get hungry though, that's for sure. Double double animal style. Double animal style. What is that? That sounded so funny. That's the first thing I read when I got back. Double animal style. What is that? Sounded funny. David Calderon, I'm doing good. I haven't seen in a while. Let me know next time you're in Phoenix, David. Appreciate you. Thanks for checking in. Vonna Lee had a good day. My mom took my mom out to eat. She wanted to go today instead of tomorrow because tomorrow's going to be busy for Mother's Day. I'm excited because tomorrow she's going to get big, like a massive thing of red roses, right? So I can't wait for that. Had a great dinner with her. I went to the mall afterwards, walked around the mall. For the first time in my life, I sat, at the mall, they have those massaging chairs. I sat in one of those and I fell asleep. I don't know how long I fell asleep, but it felt really good. And it was a 15-minute little massage, $5 for $15. And it felt like 30 minutes. Like it felt like I was there for like a long time. It was well worth the $5. I fell asleep. It was very relaxing. It felt good. So that was awesome. I went to Barnes and Noble. I was looking for some. I was looking for. I like books, but I was looking for books on Arizona and I didn't find any. So hmm, I was gonna go buy some pants, but I was like, I'm not in the mood to try them on, So I wasn't in the mood to take off my clothes. So yeah, it was fun. It was cool. It was cool at the mall. I was surprised to see people wearing masks at the mall. That's interesting. Live, laugh, love. The other day I was driving a car, cut me off, and I said, "You knucklehead." I wonder where I got that from. Did you get it from this channel? Bunch of knuckleheads, right? You got to be careful. You have to drive defensively nowadays. You have to slow down, go the speed limit, and if you're going, if it says 40 and you're driving 40, you have to go to the right because somebody behind you is going to be driving, 50, 60, 70. So just get out of their way and don't argue and don't make eye contact, because there's a lot of knuckleheads out there. So stay safe. Brenda, are you gonna try to interview some more people sometime this coming week? I am. Yeah, I'm gonna go out there. I'm kind of taking a break this month, relaxing a little bit. Tab says so many knuckleheads. Yeah, as your population increases, so do the knuckleheads. Unfortunately, so sad. Madeline Love, there's a YouTuber named Retail Archaeology, and he documents the malls in Phoenix. He says they're all dying out due to Amazon. Mm, I think there's a wide variety of reasons, not just Amazon. A lot of there's other reasons. It's also geography, depending on the area where the mall is at. If it's like a depressed community, meaning the socioeconomic scale of that community, right? So for example, Metro Center Mall here in Phoenix, right? So the area around there is not the best, right? A lot of crime, drugs, homelessness, and so high immigrant community. um, they don't have a People in that community don't have uh, an attachment to that neighborhood, to that community. So the community just starts to fall apart. Um, that's one of the reasons. Plus, people shopping online. Plus the pandemic, right? Uh, Ruined a lot of businesses, not just malls. But yeah, it's sad. I don't like online shopping. I was at the mall today. I love Um, I've never bought clothes online. I can't do that. I have to try my clothes on. The experience of walking around and seeing something right online, it has its pros and cons. Going to the mall has its pros and cons. But by going to the mall, you're supporting local business. You're supporting local business owners. You're supporting people to have a job. When you go shop online, you're supporting that idiot Jeff Bezos. He's a billionaire. You're supporting him. Amazon, are there Amazon jobs? Yeah, but they just laid off like 11,000 people, right? So there's really no connection to the community when you online shop. When you go to a store, a local store, you're investing in your community. You're investing in your neighbors. So look at it from that standpoint. Live, laugh, love. I could tell you so many stories about from my life. It's been an adventure for sure, but glad I got it all out when I was younger, but I never got into drugs. Awesome. Live, laugh, love. So you're gonna have to write a book and let me know about all your adventures. Sounds fun. Rachel Key, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Rachel, appreciate you. You have a good night, rest, and we'll talk soon. What is Buki order? Where's she going ordering all this stuff? I had someone ask me to order a doggy something. I didn't know what that was. Sure. Bianca, look at the pinned comment up on top. I'm gonna refer you to the pinned comment up on top. I'm getting hungry. Hopefully you guys are. Hopefully you guys ate already, especially you people that are like at it's midnight over there or 11. I don't feel like eating burgers. I haven't ate In and Out in like 6 months. Brenda says it's 12:30. Awesome. Bianca is making pozole for my mom for my Mother's Day tomorrow. For Mother's Day tomorrow. Bianca is what type of pozole is it? Is it God, it has to be good, right? Man, you definitely get me hungry. I love pozole. I love menudo and pozole. Love it. My three rosebuds. I feel so bad for all the homeless from downtown. They took all the tents. Where do they go now? I, I don't know. I mean, there are shelters. There are shelters, but they choose not to be in a shelter. They don't want to follow rules. They want to smoke, do drugs. They want to, not have any responsibilities. And at the detriment of society, of local businesses, at the detriment of taxpayers. We're the ones that have to see all the craziness out there, right? So it's a give and take, right? What do you do? What's the answer? Surely you like chicken mole. I'm very picky on mole, right? Because I have discovered the hard way that when people say mole, oh, I make really good mole, they say, right? And then you taste it and like, whoa, right? Because there's like sweet mole, there's like dark mole, like light brown mole, and like all kind of different little flavors, right? So I'm very picky with that stuff. Not all mole is the same. 12:30 in Pittsburgh for Janice Bear. Madeline Love. I'm 36, but my stomach can't take chili anymore. Man. Live, laugh, love. Who likes the Mets? It has been my baseball team since I was a little girl. Um, Keith Hernandez, Daryl Strawberry, and the 1986 Amazing Mets. I remember watching them win the championship. That was crazy. Tony 1208. I want some chile verde and beans and fries. Man, get me hungry. Guys always end up talking about food. What the heck? We're like a bunch of fatties over here, huh? Frey Perez. I'm gonna eat tacos de birria with consomme. Man. Colleen Fahrenkopf. Hello. Have you ever had the tamale store tamales? They're delicious. I'm not a big fan of tamales, actually. I'm just not a big fan. Never really liked tamales, believe it or not. Just never. I'll eat them, but I'm not a big fan. Bianca, what's your favorite food? Man, I have so many. I don't have a favorite food. I eat a lot. I eat a lot. I'm definitely a fatty. Eric Gomez, you're confusing me for other I don't do hooker interviews. I don't do that. You're confusing. You're definitely confusing me for another other channel. Yeah, they other channels specialize in that. I don't. I don't go out and look for hookers. It's funny. Eric Gomez, can you do more of the hookers interviews? That's what I'm reading. And then the second one says, Art, no, I said if you could not, that you do already. Uh, your second your second low comment there is more confusing than the first one, but I don't interview hookers, man. So thanks, Eric. Appreciate you. Abby 97, I'm doing really good. Thank you for checking in. I haven't seen you in a long time, Abby. Thanks for checking in. You're awesome. Hopefully you're doing well too. So, do you guys know the little round red chilies? Right, they're called oh my god, the little red chili. They're really hot. What are they called? Chiltepin, right? The little red balls. So I have like a big container, right? And then I put them in this little thing to crush them. And then I sprinkle that on my soup, right? Whether it's pork or beef or a fish soup, right? So as I told you earlier, I bought after dinner because I'm a fat ass, right? I'm always thinking ahead because I'm always thinking about food, right? So I was like, okay, I just ate dinner. It's 4:30, 5 o'clock. I just ate dinner. But later on, I'm gonna be hungry again. So I might as well buy dinner now. So down the street from the restaurant where we ate with my mom is a Filipino place. I bought it's called pork sinigang. Right, sinigang is like a it's like a soup. It's like a stew, and so I have some. Phoebe's not gonna eat it because it's like up on top, right? So it's safe from Phoebe. So I'm gonna get that soup. I'm gonna put some of those chilies in there with some lemon, and that's gonna be my dinner tonight. So that's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm craving. While you guys are talking about some doggy stuff and some animal fries or whatever, In and Out, I'm thinking about my soup. I'm ready. Mario Serrano. So you have dinner at 4 or 5 p.m. Um, I have dinner whenever. Actually, yeah. I eat whenever. Like when I'm done here, I'll be eating. Late dinner, right? So uh, we went to go eat at that time because that's when my mom wanted to go eat. So that was her dinner. That was the Mother's Day dinner at 3, 4, 5 p.m. today. Yep. I thought dinner was after 6 p.m. For you and whoever else. I mean, there's no law or rule, right? Just we all eat whenever we want. We all call it whatever we want. But yeah, it was an early dinner. Tonight I'm gonna have a late dinner, uh, right? So I'll be eating at 10 o'clock tonight, right? So somewhere it's posted. There's like a rule that says you can't have dinner after 9 p.m. because it's no longer dinner. Dinner is whenever I'm hungry, lunch is whenever I'm hungry, and breakfast is whenever I'm hungry. Tab, have a good night. Thank you for checking in. Appreciate you. Get some rest. Danny Jupiter, look at the pinned comment up on top. Eric Gomez, can you do interviews on Skid Row, downtown Phoenix? That area is called the Zone. Skid Row is in Los Angeles. I have done interviews in the Zone in the past year. In Mexico, that is called comida. After 6 p.m., it's cena equals dinner. Awesome. Cool. I'm glad though they have those rules in Mexico. They don't have those rules or guidelines here. Even if they did, I wouldn't abide by them. I eat whenever and call it whatever I want. I'll go. I've been to I've been to like Waffle House, right? At midnight, you know, is that what is that? Breakfast or dinner? Danny Jupiter checking in from Canada up north. That's awesome. Thank you for checking in, Danny. Appreciate you. Pookie, my aunt used to get so mad when I try to eat after 8. She used to say I would get fat. But did you, Buki? Did you get That's funny. That's awesome. Um, so yeah, tomorrow is Mother's Day, and does anybody have anything like big plans? Right? Are you taking your mom to dinner? Are you taking her flowers? Are you gonna make your mom food? Um, anything exciting? Did you guys buy your mom perfume? I just bought my mom flowers, right? Uh, I bought her a huge bouquet of flowers, red roses. So I'm sure she's gonna love them. My mom, my mom. I don't know if it was a funeral or what, right? But my mom commented, right? Look at all those flowers that people bring, when somebody dies. You know, why don't they show all that love and appreciation and when the person is alive? Why do they wait that they're not here to give them flowers or appreciation and love, right? So that always stuck to me. I'm like, damn, that's so true, right? And so ever since then, right, that was a long time ago. So I always try to get her flowers just randomly. It doesn't even have to be like just anything in particular. I'll send her flowers or I'll go take her flowers. And she has like like a big collection of vases. She has a bunch of vases. she she has them in her storage. My Three Rosebuds. Art, did you ever eat at Sing High on First and Madison? That used to be my go-to on Mother's Day, but they closed it after 70 years. So sad. I never went there, but I remember hearing about that place. Right, it's been a staple in Phoenix, downtown Phoenix, for many decades. And yeah, they closed it like everything else downtown. So that's sad. Moonstruck, good evening, Art. Hope you have a beautiful day tomorrow with your mom. Your mom is so right about the flowers. Yeah, Moonstruck, you have a good evening too. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate you. Lady says, I'm going on a yacht cruise tomorrow, downtown tomorrow. Might get a couple drinks to celebrate. Awesome. That's fun. Be safe. Uh, Natalie Woods was on a yacht and she ended up dying, losing her life back in 1983. Be careful. Those yachts are dangerous. Maria Perella, I have nothing planned. I lost my mom like 3 years ago, so it's gonna be really hard for me. So my condolences for the passing of your mom 3 years ago. But will you visit her at the cemetery, or will you, um, are you celebrating yourself? Are you a mom? Lady is going alone on a yacht. That's even more dangerous, lady. You should take us. You should take us on that yacht so you're not alone. We want to hang out with you too on a yacht. I've never been on a yacht. I've never really, I mean, I have been on a boat because of the Navy and stuff like that, but never been on a yacht. That's different. Jeff, I go to the cemetery and plant new flowers. Yeah, spend some time with your moms, whether they're here with us or not here with us anymore. But again, you know, uh, um, remember the good times and those memories that you guys created with your moms, your grandma, all the beautiful women in your life. So it's awesome. Live, laugh, love. I'm so thankful I have my mom. I still call her mommy. It's always hard for me on Father's Day. I love my pop so much. I keep his spirit alive through music. He gave me the love of music, his fave. Awesome. Was Freddie Fender and the Texas Tornadoes. Freddie Fender. Um, I'm trying to think of a song from Freddie Fender. Was Freddie Fender the one with the little afro and the mustache, right? Freddie Fender and the Texas Tornadoes. Uh, is he the one that says, "Hey baby, qué pasó? I thought I was your only vato." Danielle Williams wants to go on the yacht. That's so cool. Wasted days and wasted nights. Do do do. Yeah, I've had a lot of those. Won't mention any names. Maria is a mother. I might just spend it with my oldest daughter and ran. Awesome, Maria. Yeah, spend time with your family, your children. I think that's awesome. My three rosebud says, yes, that's him, Art. He sang before the next teardrop falls. Frey Perez says, why should I keep loving you by Freddie Fender? Wow. Freddie Fender. Brenda, I bought a big bouquet of flowers with a huge vase. She loved it. She got to celebrate Mother's Day in Mexico while traveling, and now we'll celebrate in the US on Sunday. That's so cool. She gets to dip on both, right? That's awesome. I don't do both. I just stick to like the American one because it's on the calendar. That's the easy way for me to remember. Uh, so tomorrow, everybody gets a happy Mother's Day thing for me. Marie Rodriguez, thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. Madeline Love says, my mom says love is dramatized in music, but that love is nonsense because a relationship is like a job that you must manage and you can get fired at any moment. um, damn. I think love is a partnership, you know, and you want that partnership to work out for both parties, right? Partnership parties, right? So you want it to work out. Sometimes it doesn't work out, right? So you have to go get another job, right? You have to get another partner. But, you know, I personally have known people that have worked for one company their entire life, right? I personally have known people that have been married to one person their entire life. I've seen people like that, right? So it is possible. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Um, so yeah, I get it. Mary Lou Madrid says, I don't like to receive flowers. They remind me of you know what. I actually don't know what. What does that mean? I don't like to receive flowers. They remind me of you know what. They remind you of your ex boyfriend, your ex husband, of Danielle's been at her job for 24 years. I've been at my employer for 15 years. Buki says, I think relationships only work when two people love and truly love themselves first. You can love someone else if you don't love yourself. That's true. I love myself. Valiant Thor, did you live there during the Phoenix Lights incident? Yeah, it was at 1997. I definitely was here. I've been here since 1977. Mary Lou Madrid said flowers remind you of death. Oh my goodness. When I see flowers, the last thing I think about is death because flowers are blooming, flowers are colorful, flowers smell like love, they look like love, they look happy and joyous, and and I've never thought about death when I see flowers, right? So embrace them. You should be like, oh, I love flowers, right? So yeah. Kenzie Lynn Fisher, art with the words of wisdom. I don't know about all that, but yeah, I have my own perspective, my own thoughts. So others think differently, and that's okay. We're talking. Elzo did it. Much love from Oaktown. Love what you do. Thanks, Lizzo. Appreciate you. Thanks for checking in all the way from Oakland, California. What do you recall about it? I didn't see it. I was here, but I didn't see it. Uh, I was a teenager back then. What do I recall about it? Nothing. Not just some weird lights, and nobody has an explanation for it ever. So Madeline Love. I mean, music does make love sound easy, like, oh yeah, you just feel the butterflies or whatever, but relationships are serious and very difficult to manage. Absolutely. Relationships are very hard. I agree. Relationships are not easy. They're very hard because you got two people, different people trying to make it work, right? And and life is already hard by itself, right? Stressful. You have to work, you have to make money, stress from family, from trying to make a living, trying to survive with $5 gas and inflation and $5 for a gallon of milk, and you just got laid off, and all these these stupid politicians and these stupid people out here and these other stupid people over there. So yeah, and you're trying to make it work with your significant other, right? That relationship. So yeah, I think there's there's, in our society, we have a big dilemma, where it's like a moral dilemma, and we kicked God out of school, and we're teaching all this nonsense to children, and moral and spiritual dilemma going on in America right now. That's why we're not doing so good. So pray for us all. Daniel, am I Native American? No, I'm not. Playa mob. uh, Look at the pinned comment up on top. The answer for your question is up there. Madeline Love, and it's harder after you have kids. The job gets harder to manage. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you made a commitment to have kids and a relationship, so now you have to balance both, right? Now you threw another ball in all the juggling act you're doing, right? With life and work and bills and relationship. Now you threw another ball that you're trying to juggle, because you decided to have kids. So yeah, nothing easy about life at all, especially being a parent, especially having children, especially trying to survive, especially trying to pay for 5 gallon gas, and yeah, it's hard. It's definitely not easy, but we all make choices, and we have to um, live with the consequences. Mary Lou Madrid does not like flowers. Got it. Jumpman 2323 having asking serious questions. Uh, that's a definite negative because I don't need to. The second reason is it's disgusting. It's morally wrong, right? And that's just not me as who I am as a person to be doing things like that. I appreciate your concern though, Jumpman 2323. Matthew Loster in Long Beach, California. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Ivana White sending much love and support from North Dakota. So cool. North Dakota. Man, I've never been there. Laura, hello. Hope you're having a good evening. Happy Mother's Day. Laura, happy Mother's Day to you too. Hopefully, I don't know if you're a mom, but happy Mother's Day to you if you're a mom. Definitely happy Mother's Day to your mom because I know she's a mom. So that's awesome. Long Beach has really cool deals on half day boats. Long Beach has really cool deals on half day boats. What does that mean? You like rent a boat and they'll take you out for half the day and bring you back? That's awesome. Buki, does anyone like Seinfeld? Yeah, I used to watch it back. I don't watch the reruns, but I used to watch it back in the 90s when it was playing. Alyssa, another live stream. Yep, here we are. Frey Perez fishing. That's awesome. That's so cool. I've never gone fishing, so I need to though. What's your guys' favorite pie? I had a banana cream pie last week. Man, it's amazing. Banana cream pie tastes so good. So I guess that's my favorite, I guess. But I like apple pie. I like cherry pie. Cake or pie? I'm gonna have to go with pie. Pecan pie. Yummy. Cheese pie or chest pie? Cheese pie, probably. Never heard of cheese pie ever. Kenzie Lynn Fisher, banana cream pie is my favorite. Kenzie, save me some pie. Ishan Dogra, I'm going to refer you to the pinned comment up on top. Marie Rodriguez makes banana cream pie all the time. Man. Coconut cream pie. I don't think I've ever tried coconut cream pie ever, Ideen. I should try it, huh? Man. Art Vandelay episode was a classic. I don't remember which one that is. Green Acres. I know that show, but I don't. I did never watched it ever. I remember watching Give Me a Break and the Beverly Hillbillies. I remember that for sure. Alexia, because I haven't seen anybody, then there's no updates. That's why there's no updates because I haven't seen them. And so instead of everybody asking me, like everybody comes in and say, "Hey, you've seen Carla?" Right? And then I say, "No, I haven't." Right? And then 5 minutes later, somebody new person comes in and says, "Hey, I've seen Carla," and I have to say, "No, I haven't." Right? So I just posted up on top. No updates on anyone. Right? For the nurse, for Carla, for Migs, for this person, for that person. No updates because I haven't seen them. If I haven't seen them, there's no updates. Abby 97, I'm back, Art. I'm in tears. Can't stop crying. What happened, Abby? Hopefully you're okay. Live, laugh, love is only 43, but she's an old soul. Awesome. Like me too. Thank you, Alexia. I'm having a great night. Appreciate you. Marsha, bonjour, Marsha. Happy Mother's Day to your mom. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Marsha. Stay safe out there in France. Dog says I had to leave and had to come back. Maribel Torres, you can call me any name on the book, but don't say we're old. Cool. Forever Broken, yo, big fan of the channel, man. Thank you for being a fan of the channel. I appreciate you. Thanks for checking in. You're awesome. Vonda Lee, have a good night. Thanks for checking in. Rest. Abby97, you can send an email. My email is on the about tab. I'll probably see that. Man, I'm getting hungry. That hunger is I'm happy because I know Phoebe's not gonna eat my dinner tonight. I know that for a fact. So I'm like excited. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Marsha, love your shirt. It looks very European. Does it really? I'm not trying to look European. I was just trying to think like cool, right? The little sailboat because it's gonna start getting hot. So that's why the little baby blue stuff. Brenda, art sounds like Phoebe is picky. Phoebe is not picky. Phoebe will eat anything. Phoebe will eat anything for sure. Phoebe is like that. Marie Rodriguez, love the fit. The fit. The shirt. Thank you. Frey Perez, I don't cook. I don't cook at all. Buki wants me to get up and do a little twirl. I don't twirl. I'm not a baton. I don't twirl. I'm not a good twirler. I if I cook cereal, so I cooked some cereal last night, right? I cook a sandwich and I cook some chorizo with eggs. Those are my go-tos. Phoebe is asleep. Phoebe is knocked out, behaving, being a good dog. Abby97, by the way, Art, Feliz Dia de las Madres para tu hermosa mamá. Blessings to her and your family. Thank you, Abby. I appreciate you. Happy Mother's Day to you, Abby. I don't know if you're a mom. I don't know who's a mom on here, right? But happy Mother's Day to you, all you lovely ladies. Mother's Day is super important, but Mother's Day is not relegated to one day. Mother's Day should be celebrated every day. I wish more men respected their moms and respected women, but we live in a society where that doesn't happen. But honor your moms and spend time with them and let them know that they matter, they're important, and that you're thinking of them. So, Jeff, what mic do you use for the interviews? Gosh, I forgot the name of it. It's a mic that I use that I got on Amazon. There's so many mics on Amazon. Like a $40 mic. I forgot the name. It's like not a brand that a known brand. Abby is a mom of a 3-year-old daughter. Awesome. So happy Mother's Day to you, Abby, and everybody else. Dogs has 2 grown kids. I have to work tomorrow. Awesome. So anyways, gang, I'm out of here. I'm gonna say good night to 100 people in the room. Thank you guys for joining, spending a little bit of your Saturday with me. I'll be logging in tomorrow. We're gonna do a Mother's Day live session tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. Okay. So in the meantime, you guys have a good night. Stay safe. I appreciate you guys hanging out for a little bit, right? Only 2 hours and 10 minutes, but who's counting? Hopefully, you guys get some rest tonight. Stay safe if you go out. Don't drink too much. Don't party too much. But we'll see each other tomorrow. Okay. So have a good night. Love you all. Bye.